A bevy of Republican presidential candidates making their way to Atlanta this weekend to reach out to voters in the key swing state. Many of the top contenders taking the stage at the conservative radio event dubbed The Gathering, which comes just days after a grand jury in the county indicted the frontrunner, former President Donald Trump, putting him front and center despite not attending. NewsNation correspondent Robert Sherman live for us at The Gathering in Atlanta. What are the headlines, Robert?
Hey there, Natasha. A lot of big Republican names here, all focused on one thing: the future of the party. Just days after a Fulton County grand jury indicted former President Trump, nearly the entire GOP field has found itself in the ever-critical state of Georgia this weekend.
It is indispensable. I don't think there is an electoral map that gives Republicans 270 without Georgia.
New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, one of the biggest names headlining The Gathering in Atlanta. The cattle call coming less than a week before the highly anticipated GOP debate in Wisconsin.
I actually respect my other colleagues in this race. That's what I call them, colleagues. They're not my competitors. They're my colleagues.
Rising star Vivek Ramaswamy, one of the most anticipated speakers, found himself in the news this week as Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' debate strategy appeared to hit the web. Defend former President Trump and go after the Ohio entrepreneur.
I think that those who have taken arrows at me so far in this campaign, from Don Lemon on downward, haven't fared too well at it. And so be forewarned if you're going to try that same tactic on me on the debate stage.
Reports suggest that the former president will likely skip Wednesday's debate in lieu of a sit-down with Tucker Carlson, though his staff has yet to affirm these rumblings. Governor DeSantis says it doesn't matter.
Well, we're prepared either way. It is what it is, and I think everyone should debate. If you qualify, I think you owe it to the people.
Many candidates hoping the debates will springboard their candidacy. As things stand, the former president is in control of the RCP average with over 50% support. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has seen his poll numbers slide, but still holds in second, with Vivek Ramaswamy in third. Former Vice President Mike Pence in fourth, with the rest of the field polling at less than 5%. Some calling for the party to move on from 2020 and focus on the future.
Republican primary voters aren't interested in looking in the rearview mirror.
But at the end of the day, we have to win in November. And it is time to put that negativity and drama behind us. We can't keep talking about the past.
Georgia Governor Brian Kemp, who is not in the race but an authority in the Peach State, urging the same.
You can believe whatever you want about the 2020 election. That is your right. I understand that. I have no problem with that. But the thing is, that was 3 years ago.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis reportedly meeting with Governor Kemp this weekend in Atlanta. Christie confirming he did the same and his motives.
He knows I want him to endorse me. Now I have to earn it. So I'm going to go out there and earn it. And I hope I'll get it.
Another interesting name, the final speaker tonight, Glenn Youngkin, governor of Virginia, seen on stage with Georgia Governor Brian Kemp. Neither one of them is in the race, but very interesting imagery to take a look at. Natasha?
We appreciate you tracking it for us. Robert Sherman in Atlanta. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.